I'm giving some time for myself.
Yourself, taking care of yourself is really
that's very important.
It is.
But I like that harder, you know. Like everyone says, carrying a 72, it's so hard. But you have to
face through,
struggle, come out of that frame, especially in our country. It's actually like a meditation. Photography වලින් ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ eyes open වෙනවා. You can even be a doctor and then do wildlife photography as a hobby. It's not going to be a bed of roses, not at the start, not like
never going to be
so
that girl.
Just keep doing it, believe in yourself.
Hi guys, so අද අපි කතා කරන්න යන්නේ One Dulani photography owner Dulani එක. This is really important because we've never really done an interview of a female photographer. So I'm going to ask her my 20 questions and let's see how she answers the 20 questions. Let's go. Hello. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you so much for taking the time to answer my 20 questions. It means a lot to me. You have no idea what that means to me.
I feel so grateful. Thank you so much.
Okay, so shall we get started?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, starting from my first question, what would you do on a normal day? What would Dulani do on a normal day?
All right, so it's very simple. Actually, the days that I don't have weddings or work, I would like to sleep a bit more.
All girls love it.
And then of course, yes, I start my day by going to the gym and just do some work at home. And then obviously I have to talk to my staff every day. So I give them their agenda. So that's very important.
Day.
Yes, that's my normal routine.
Day, what would look like. Okay. So how did you get into photography and tell me how all did this start? Like what was the beginning like, and tell me the inception of One Dulani and everything else.
Okay, I started photography when I was really young. And actually it was my husband. That was my, I can't say that my husband, he was my boyfriend by then. Back at that time. He bought me the first camera. And then I was anyways into arts, and I really loved the nature. So I had my tiny little sister. So I just started shooting flowers, my sister, my grandma. That's how I started. And then that's with a film camera. So it wasn't easy. And I loved going to Kalniya temple and doing black and whites. And then I learned photography little by little. And then I think it's one thing that us girls, we are blessed that we are very detail
oriented, very artistic.
Artistic, and then we have a lot of patience.
That's right.
So
Hell yeah, girl.
So I think that is where it's all started.
Okay, cool. So Lanka, especially in Sri Lanka, business එකක් කරගෙන you have family to look after, a household to look after. මේ ඔක්කොම කරන එක, and then you said staff එකත් එක්ක හැමදාම කතා කරනවා. ගොඩාක් වැඩ තියෙනවා මේ එක schedule එකක, right? How do you manage? කොහොමද මේක manage කරන්නේ?
Okay, ඒක ලේසි නැහැ. And you need ගොඩාක් කැප වෙන්න ඕනේ. And when you are a mother, of course, because බබාලා ඉන්නකොට it's even more tough. And then you run a business. I think mainly it's like properly organizing your day. So that's what I do. And I talk with my kids. My babalat ek goda close. I think egolot ek kata karnawa. And they are chuti kaling them. They are used to a working mom. So that now that they are big, they're so understanding. So now I get their support a lot. I think it's the management, and you need to organize your day.
Prioritizing your
Then you don't get stressed.
Very good. Good advice. So you said when you started photography, you went to Kalini temple, took the black and white photos, like all this, like it was a journey coming through, right? However, you ended up in wedding photography. Tell me how that happened. Like, why did you select wedding photography among all these genres that you've tried?
Actually, that's because I think I started wedding photography from the scratch. Like adjusting the veil to helping the brides and the grooms and the bridesmaids. And I'm very neat and tidy in arranging.
Very particular.
So when we started back then, it was like all studio portraits, and there's so much to learn. And I think that helped me a lot to interact with people, and photography especially, it's a lot of patience.
Yes.
And you have to understand the other person. So I think for me it's very easy because I understand the main personality, like the bride.
Yeah.
So that's the key subject. So I understand her a lot, and I love capturing details, the moments. I never plan. I always say to my brides, let me just start drawing on the day of the wedding.
Perfect,
I just love painting it on the day because I just don't plan. I just walk in and then start capturing. I want everything to be very natural, and then there are certain shots that I won't be able, I'll never be able to do it again. So I want to do, my aim is to capture shots like that.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's true.
I think
that is something actually I've noticed in your photography too. Let's go there in a bit. What is your go-to camera and lens? Or as of now, what do you use?
Okay, now I'm in love with Sony 7R3 and I just love it. And all through my life, I've used Nikon, I've used Canon, but now I'm in love and I just can't think of anything else other than Sony. So I love my 7R3 and the A9.
Yeah.
And I just love my...
What's your go-to lens?
For me, I just want the 70-200. I like that harder, you know. Like everyone says, carrying a 70-200, it's so hard.
Yeah, it
trust
is.
me. But I'm just used to the 70-200, and I just love that.
And being a user of Nikon and Canon, I'm pretty sure it's lighter in weight. It's like you're like, I can handle it.
So I can handle it.
Yes. Okay.
So my favorite lens is 70-200, and I just love the 1.480 millimeter lens. So
that would be it.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Cool. Comparatively in the industry, we have less women in the field. Why do you think that is?
I believe photography is not an easy thing. You need a lot of it's a lot of hard work and a lot of patience.
Yes.
And I see a woman is a very soft.
Yes.
I mean, there are strong women, but photography is like something that you have to put your 100% into it.
Yeah.
So in my case,
from waking up in the morning,
whether you have your good days, bad days, it's just that you have to keep smiling. And for me, my start was a very rough journey, and I've never had a break in my life, not even during my pregnancy, all three of my pregnancies. So I'm used to this. Painful and you know, it wasn't a bit of roses for me. So I am used to it, but it is a very tough job for a girl. But you have to do it somehow. If you just give up, then nobody's going to do it for you unless you do it.
You come up and do it. So it's a struggle. Maybe that's why it's less women in the field.
Exactly. Yes.
Cool. Okay. So. දැන් මං කියවනේ female photography industry එකේ ඉන්න කඩක් කටි අඩුයි කියලා. As a female photographer for you, disadvantages face කරලා තියනවාද? මම female කෙනෙක් නිසා මට මේක නැති වුණා හරි, like disadvantages in general එහෙම දේවල් තියනවාද?
No,
never.
I'm just like a boy anyways. When I take my camera, I just don't care.
There's no gender button.
No.
In the industry, are there any discrimination towards the women?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But you have to
face through
struggle. Come out of that frame. Especially in our country, it's not going to be easy. So because people judge. It's a very different way of. So but you have to believe in yourself and then
face it and go, girl. Girl power. That's right, girl. Okay. Is there any other genres in photography that you'd like to try in the future, or like even now you are maybe trying it out?
Yes.
What is it?
I just love food photography.
Food photography, okay. Do you like food too?
Yeah.
Is it because you like the food, you like the photography?
And then more architecture.
Yeah.
that's what I want to touch next.
You want to touch next?
Yes.
Okay. Are you already getting into it?
Yes,
you
I am.
Are? Okay,
yes,
perfect.
I am, and I'm loving it.
Excellent, good stuff. Okay, when I go through your photos, One Dulani, all the albums, whatever that I've seen, one thing that I've noticed, I don't know if I notice these things because I'm a woman myself as well, I notice these little tiny feelings, sense of feelings in your photography. It's like I see Tata Duo holding the hand, or like it would be just like one zoom shot of that, or like daughter over the father's shoulder, like very sentimental, very emotional shot. Do you plan this, or like how do you do this? It's very like emotional when you actually do feel the feeling, you know?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I live in that moment.
Yes.
I wait for that day. I put my 100% into that moment. So because if you don't concentrate, it's very hard, especially if with our career.
Yeah.
So it's just that I put my 100% into that moment. So, and I always target that type of shots because I value those, and I still believe like nowadays things have changed. People like they say, okay, it's not that important keeping this veil and you know, but I still do those because that's the most precious picture for me, because me being a mother, I know how precious
how you would feel, yes.
So I always look into such details. And then when like let's say when she's entering to the hall and or on the podium, those emotional shots,
like, I've noticed them, they're
those
beautiful.
are so
You're doing
beautiful
shots
to capture, and then you can just live in that moment.
Yes, and
So
you've
that's what I
actually
want.
done it, like you have top notch done it, 100%.
My target, I just love shooting black and white. So I really want to shoot a lot of emotional, that sort of pictures. That's what
and you're already doing it, girl. I love all those pictures. They're very sentimental and very nice. So Dulani, කියන්න මට photography වලට enter උනේ නැත්තම් පොඩි කාලේ boyfriend මේ camera එක මෙන්න Dulani camera එකක් කියලා දුන්නේ නැත්තම් what would you be doing right now?
Probably not in Sri Lanka.
Okay.
I always wanted to go to Australia.
Okay.
And then I had this chutika to air hostess කෙනෙක් වෙන්න. I don't even have the height though. But then that was my dream. So probably heel එකක් දාලා. Yeah, probably like that.
Okay. So it would have been a flight straight.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And not in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
Okay. One thing you wish you knew when you started photography, but you know now, what would that be?
Honestly, no.
There's nothing that you wish you knew earlier when you got into photography? No? It's like you learn. Is it because more of you learning, it was like a learning curve?
Yeah, because I came from the scratch, and then
so you
like,
love the journey.
Yeah.
So you didn't.
So it's not that I just
you don't want
took
to
the
change
camera.
anything,
I just came to the scene. No, I started from like the behind scene. Like from the groundwork, like let's say like that. So I'm happy and I feel
so
blessed.
You think whatever you had to know, it was just a learning process for you?
Learning process for me, yes.
Excellent.
And I still learn, and I want to learn more. So and I always believe there's so much
to learn
in this universe for us to learn every day.
That's true. So is there one thing, camera shoot එකට යනවා Dulani. හැබැයි මේ දේ නැතුව shoot එකට යන්නේව නැහැ. You have the camera, lens ඒ දෙක නැතුව වෙන මොනවා හරි තියනවද මේ දේ නැතුව නම් කොහොමත් යන්නේ නැහැ.
My phone.
Okay, good one. Okay, phone එක. Question number 13 for you. What is your pre and post production process? Wedding එකකට කලින් so pre wedding shoot එක හරි ඊට පස්සේ wedding එකක් ඉවර වෙලා post process එකකුත් තියෙනවානේ. මේ location එකක් select කරන එක හරි shots plan කරන එක හරි. Tell me the pre and post production process එක කොහොමද?
Okay. If it's a pre-shoot, if they want a concept, I don't go into like I want to capture a lot of natural. So I make it very simple for them, because like they come to me during the most stressful time, so I don't want like
even like make it work.
Make it. I help them with simple things. To make it look very natural and then very unique. So I do that by giving them a simple concept. If they like to go to a different location, yes, I'm fine, totally fine with that. ඒ ඇරුණම විශේෂයෙන් on the day of the wedding I don't ask for anything. It's just the time. And then I'm very flexible. I'm totally all right. But my brides, actually, they love me for shooting their details. So I need time for those. And then, like as I told you, us girls, we are very concerned about all
Certain
these
things,
little things. So they are important to me, as well as after a wedding, I have my stuff, and I had a backup process to everything is done by my staff. And I personally go through the layouts and then designing the cover pages and cropping all that is
you.
Yeah, is me.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I want
the one and only Dulani doing that.
And I always keep the natural colors. I believe in this natural lighting. If it's green, I want that green. So I'm very concerned about those things. So I want my designers to
stick
keep
to
that
the plan.
exact color.
Okay, cool. What is some of the best advice you've received? Make a photography when no na ජීවිතේ ලැබිලා තියෙන best advice එක you still use. අද වෙනකන් ජීවිතේ මේක use කරනවා කියලා එහෙම advice එකක් හම් වෙලා තියෙනවද? What is it?
Yeah. To respect people. And then to be humble.
Yeah. And then you still practice it. Respect us.
Yeah. Cool. And I want everyone to be kind and loving. So then it's nice.
Yes, it is.
So that's
the world will become a better place. The world will become a better place. True. Okay. Despite your workload, you have a whole lot of things going on in life. How do you stay inspired? Komada hamadama, like you wake up with this blessed smile and like keep your day happy. How do you stay inspired to do this?
It's not easy, but I always love myself. I practice yoga, I meditate, so that helps me a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I give, because I've been working for a very long time at a stretch. So now when I get a break, I just love traveling, and then I'm giving some time for myself.
Taking care of yourself is really
very important.
It is.
So I think that
helps
is giving me energy to, yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good point, because not everyone thinks that, especially mothers, they take care of everything else, and then they tend to forget that their health is equally important and everything else is. And
so I make sure that I go for my nail appointments. Those things are very important to a lady. So I believe in those things, because that gives us so much confidence.
Happiness. Yes, that's
when you have beautiful nails, you're happy. When you have your everything perfect, you're happy. So that
kind of keeps you inspired on doing things. That's true. Very true, girl. What do you spend money on most, other than, I know you spend a lot of money on photography gear. What are the other things that you spend most of your money on? Good question, huh?
Yeah.
Thought that through. Tell me what it is.
I love collecting perfume.
Perfumes, okay, that would be something you spend money on. Okay.
And then I love trying these like different Ayurvedic
treatments.
Okay. So I just love doing. Getting
just
those.
Ayurvedic things.
Yes.
Yeah, very natural, organic things.
Yeah.
And nails and
nails
all that.
And
all right. Okay. So that's what you'd be spending all that money on.
Yes.
Okay. Then Kale, parents, when they hear යාගේ career එකක් හැටියට photography choose කරනකොට, they're a bit reluctant, like පුතා ඔක හරියන්නේ නැහැ, doctor වෙන්න, engineer වෙන්න, or like whatever that is, right? That's what is the social norm is. Then society එකේ it's there. So as a mother and as a photographer, you face both ends. You have kids, and also you're a photographer yourself as well. What would you have to tell to the parents who say no to photography as a career, and what do you have to tell to the kids who actually wants to be photographers? So 2 messages I want from this. For the kids, let's go for the kids. What do you have to tell the kids if they want to choose photography as a career?
Yeah, because now photography is like, you have different areas. So focus on where you want to, like, you know, whether you want to be an advertising photographer or a wedding photographer. Focus from, because if not from small days, you're confused.
Yeah.
I mean, what am I going to do? Am I going to be a wildlife photographer? No, just keep
Figure
doing.
Out what you want.
Keep doing, be artistic, figure out ask yourself what you really want to do. So with that, it's easy to select the path. If it's like for, let's say, as like an earning, then you can choose advertising if you want to earn out of it. If it's a hobby, there's no problem. So, but I think for anyone, photography is like so mind relaxing.
It's like medicine.
It's like a medicine.
So what do you have to tell to the parents who say no? Because you are a mother, you know photography is good. What would you have to say? Amma monada kiyana amma තාත්තට එපා කියන කට්ටියට මොනවද කියන්නේ? Photography කරන්න එපා කියන කට්ටියට.
කරන්න කියන්න ඕනේ. Then it's good because it's actually like a meditation. Photography වලින් ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ eyes open වෙනවා to different areas in life. So you can even be a doctor and then do wildlife photography as a hobby, or you can, there's so much. So කවදාවත් එපා කියන්න එපා. I know it's very expensive, but පුළුවන් විදිහට දරුවන්ට උදව් කරන්න photography කරන්න.
Yes, good advice. Okay, what's your favorite place to shoot a wedding in Sri Lanka? I can give you 2 places. You can tell me 2 places.
Okay, majority like of the weddings that I cover, and we are based in Colombo, so all the hotels in Colombo beautiful, and I just
do you have a personal favorite?
I love shooting at Hilton.
You like shooting at Hilton? Okay.
And it's because of this nature, and then you don't feel that you're in Colombo.
We're at Hilton, by the way.
So it's, I love the backgrounds at Hilton. If not anywhere in like you know, I mean, we have a beautiful country.
That's true.
So everywhere it's just amazing. So my favorite is when it comes to Colombo, yes, Hilton. But if it's out of Colombo, I love Galle.
Galle. Okay, cool. If I ask you to give me a message to the upcoming female entrepreneurs or female photographers, a word of advice, what would you say?
It's not going to be a bed of roses. Not at the start, not like
never going to be
so
that.
Just keep doing it, believe in yourself, and just be dedicated, and that's it. You can do it.
Cool. My last question for you: if I give you the opportunity to select my next interviewee, who would you choose? Who would you choose, girl? I'm not gonna cut this part.
I think, I don't know, I feel if you meet Uncle Rajakaruna.
Uncle Rajakaruna, Mr. Henry Rajakaruna, yes.
Because he's like, I know Uncle Rajakaruna is amazing, and then there's so much our young
crowd could learn. That's true.
I love his nudes, I love his artistic photography style, and his way of shooting nature. And there's so much. So I think it's going to be, it's a nice
it'll
experience.
Be yes, true. I agree. All right. So Henry Rajakaruna uncle, I'll try to approach him and see what we can do about that. Thank you so much for your time, Dulani. It has been a pleasure talking to you. It's really special to me because I haven't got the opportunity to actually interview a female photographer throughout this entire series. So you were the first, and I feel super special doing that. Thank you so much for giving your time, and I wish you all the best for your production company, your One Dulani photography business, everything. May you succeed in everything that you do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, and I shall see you soon. Bye.
Bye.